If you're like me and you fly just a few times a year for either personal or business use, you'll quickly realize that airport lounges are an absolute game changer. Stepping into most airport lounges, you'll find spacious and comfortable seating, complimentary food, beverage, both to eat there and to grab and take on the go, workstations to get things done either for business or your personal hobbies, and just a space to mentally recharge while traveling. These used to be spaces built and reserved for really just the upper class. However, travel credit cards helped break down some of those walls and open those doors to most normal people like you and me. In this video, I want to show you the best options for utilizing travel credit cards to enjoy these spaces without breaking the bank, or maybe even for free. I'm going to rank the top 7 Lounge Access credit cards from very worst first to the number 1 out there that you can get today that give you lounge access. And like most people, because I'm budget conscious in the purchases that I make, I'm going to judge these cards based on the sole category of which credit card gives me the most value for my money to get lounge access. For each card, I'll introduce annual fee, rewards rate, details on your lounge access with that card, the reasons I would choose this card, and also the other side, why I wouldn't pick that specific card. By the end, my goal is to equip you with all the knowledge out there you need to find the card that fits your specific situation, which is what we always recommend on this channel. And for a lot of these cards, if you appreciate the information you get for free in this video, you can support the channel for free by getting one of the cards through that link in the description if you're ready to make the decision. I'll have them all ranked down there, but watch the video through, no cheating. Coming in at number 7 on our list is a popular travel credit card and one that also gives lounge access, and that is the Capital One Venture Rewards credit card with a $95 annual fee. With the Capital One Venture Rewards credit card, you earn 5 times miles on hotels and rental car purchases, and then a flat 2x miles on every other purchase. Now, I've compared this card to its big brother, the Capital One Venture X, in a different video. So if you'd like to learn more about this one or the Venture X, which appears later on this list, I'll encourage you to watch that video after this one. The Capital One Venture Rewards card comes with either 2 complimentary visits to the Capital One Lounge Network or the Plaza Premium lounges. I want to let you know you can bring a guest with you on your visit, but that guest will count as your other complimentary pass for the year. Now here's the bottom line on why you'd make this your card choice to get lounge access. The Capital One lounges are absolutely beautiful. They're called a modern airport oasis, and I think that description gets through pretty well. I'll also recommend this because it is one of the least expensive ways to get airport lounge access, and a little hint going on, there are going to be much more expensive cards on this list that you see, so if you're looking for a value, you're going to find one on the Capital One Venture Rewards. Now here's why I wouldn't pull the trigger quite so quickly on this card. While Capital One and Plaza Premium lounges sound great, if you really look into it, there are just a few locations available in the United States under these 2 categories. For Capital One lounges, there are only a total of 2 that are currently open in the DFW Dallas-Fort Worth Airport and the Washington Dulles Airport. Now they are building a Denver location soon, but it doesn't get much better with Plaza Premium access either. There are currently only 3 Plaza Premium locations in the United States. If you decide to get the Venture Rewards, you're going in at a value card level and you're getting value access in that there's not a lot of locations. If you happen to lay over at these airports and just want a taste of a very good lounge experience, this card may be for you. But I really think there's going to be something better on this list later down. Coming in at number 6 is the United Explorer card with a $0 annual fee for the first year and then a $95 annual fee every subsequent year after that. On the United Explorer card, you earn 2x miles on all United Airlines purchases, 2x miles on dining, 2x miles on hotels, and 1x miles on everything else. For lounge access on this card, you are offered 2 complimentary passes to United Club lounges. Now, the reasons I would choose the United Explorer card are for the quantity of lounges available. There are 28 lounge locations in the United States, which gives you a whole heck of a lot more than the Venture Rewards before it, and you're getting one of the lowest fees to do so with a $0 intro annual fee and just an increase to $95 a year in your second year. This card also comes with a slick benefit that your first checked bag on your United flight each way is going to be free. So it just takes 2 round trips to more than make up for your annual fee if you are to start paying on this card in subsequent years. However, there's 2 reasons I wouldn't jump in on this card quite yet. First of all, you're getting less lounge access than the Priority Pass Lounge network. We're going to talk about Priority Pass very shortly, but you're not getting as big of an option here with United Club. Second of all, you have less flexibility on your lounge access. I'm sure you guessed it, but you actually have to be flying United Airlines that day to take advantage of your pass when you're visiting an airport. So if you happen to be somewhere with a United Club, but you're not flying United, you're not going to be allowed entry if you are flying on a different airline that day. Now, coming in at number 5, I want to tell you about the US Bank Altitude Connect Visa Signature Credit Card. This comes in with a $0 first year annual fee and then raises to $95 in subsequent years. You earn 5x points on hotels and rental cars, 4x points on travel, gas stations, and EV charging, 2x points on grocery stores, dining, and streaming, and a flat 1x on everything else. With the US Bank Altitude Connect, you get 4 complimentary passes every calendar year to the Priority Pass Lounge Network. The Priority Pass Lounge Network has over 1,300 lounges worldwide and over 50 in the United States at 40 different airports. Here's why you choose this card for lounge access. First of all, if you've been keeping track, it has the best combination of annual fee so far and most lounge visits that you can get out of it. For some people, 4 complimentary visits is all they're really going to need in a year, and with the range of access in the Priority Pass network, you're not going to be running out of options or have to look very far to find these lounges. I'd also like to point out that it has a 50,000 bonus point welcome offer, which is good for about $500 in cash value, which is an incredible sign-up bonus for a card with a $0 annual fee in the first year. Now, there are only 2 reasons I can think of that I wouldn't recommend this card. First of all, it's not a very powerful everyday card, although it's not saying it's bad. Earning only a 1x point multiplier on everyday purchases is going to make it a little less powerful than some of the other travel cards on this list. The second thing is, if you're a frequent traveler or you travel with a partner or family members quite often, even 4 complimentary passes, while better than the other 2 on this list, you're going to burn through those pretty quickly. So you may want more lounge access, which you can actually get with the next card on this list. Let me introduce to you number 4, the Platinum Card from American Express. The Platinum Card has a $695 annual fee. On the Platinum Card, you earn a 5x point multiplier on flights and hotels and a 1x multiplier on every other purchase. The Platinum Card, however, gives you access to the American Express Global Lounge Collection. This is over 1,400 airport lounges in over 140 countries. This gives you more lounge access than any other credit card issuer on the market, bar none. Lounges included in this are the Centurion Network with 13 in the United States, Delta Sky Club lounges with 34 currently in the United States, Lufthansa lounges with 14 in the US, Plaza Premium with 2 like we talked about, and Priority Pass lounges with around 50 in the United States. Now, the reasons why you choose this card as your pick for lounge access are pretty clear. It has access to not only the most, but the best, highest quality lounges there are in airports. Not all lounges are the same, and some of the brands in the Platinum Card have the best reputations for being the finest spaces that you can find. Now, this fee scares a lot of people away. At $695, it's the highest on this list. However, there are a lot of credits that can help melt that fee away quickly. Some of my favorite are the $200 hotel credit, $200 airline fee credit, $20 back every single month on digital entertainment, that's $240 a year, and a $155 Walmart Plus credit, which is a great subscription if you happen to shop at Walmart regularly. Now, the reason I wouldn't is if you get this card to get the most value out of it, sure, it gives you great lounge access, but you better be ready and have a need to actually use some of those credits. Those are the difference that make the annual fee a little bit more palatable and also make this an overall good card to have. However, if that's not you, or you don't want to pay such an exorbitant rate just to get lounge access, well, I've got some even better options on this list still coming. Let's talk about card number 3, the Chase Sapphire Reserve with a $550 annual fee. Now, the Chase Sapphire Reserve is a powerful travel credit card. It comes with a 10x point multiplier on hotels and rental cars, a 5x multiplier on flight, 3x on all travel and dining purchases, and a 1x multiplier on everything else. And of course, in the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal, you are guaranteed an above average earnings rate with the Chase Sapphire Reserve Elevated Multiplier. Now, the Chase Sapphire Reserve connects you for complimentary access to all Priority Pass lounges with unlimited visits. Not only do you get Priority Pass lounges, you also get access to Chase Sapphire lounges by the club, which around the country are still being built out, but these look like really nice lounges. And once they're all complete, there will be about 9 in the United States to visit. Now, the reason why I choose this card for lounge access is I wouldn't choose it just for lounge access. I would choose to get this card because of the whole suite of travel benefits that it gets you. It's quite simply recognized as being one of the best travel credit cards out there today. There are multiple good international and domestic travel partners that allow you to multiply the points that you can get. The annual fee is pretty steep, but you can eliminate it fairly quickly, starting off with a $300 annual travel credit to go towards your first travel purchases. Now, the only reason I wouldn't get this is the $550 annual fee. It's still quite steep, and the number 1 card on our list, if you can wait for that, has the same sort of lounge access with a even lower annual fee. And coming in at number 2 on this list used to be the Hilton Honors American Express Surpass Card. Now, I say used to be because between recording these rankings and posting the video, American Express decided to take a hammer to the Surpass Card and not only increase the annual fee from $95 to $150, but they completely eliminated the lounge access on this card, which was before fantastic with 10 Priority Pass visits complimentary on that card at only $95, but American Express has completely ruined this card for lounge access, and it now no longer qualifies for this ranking. Fortunately, our number 1 card on this list is still intact. Finally, we've reached it, the single best credit card for lounge access, and that is, you may have guessed it, the Capital One Venture X Rewards credit card. This card has a $395 annual fee, and you're gonna earn 10x miles on hotels and rental cars, 5x miles back on flights, and a flat 2x mile reward category on every other purchase. Now, with this credit card, you're gonna earn unlimited complimentary access to Capital One, Plaza Premium, and Priority Pass lounges. You'll be able to also bring with you up to 2 guests complimentary every single time you go in. We started this list off with number 7 with the little brother of this card, only offering Plaza Premium and Capital One lounge access. As we talked about, there's not a lot just between those two. But getting Priority Pass lounge access and getting unlimited complimentary lounge access blows that out of the water. You're gonna have a tough time flying into a city in the United States without one of these lounges. You're gonna wanna choose this card specifically because it is the perfect blend of accessibility without an exorbitant fee. This card also includes a $300 travel credit, reducing instantly your effective annual fee once you take advantage of that from $395 down to $95, making it a really reasonable buy, not just for the lounge access, but for the whole suite of benefits that you get. For reasons why I wouldn't go with the Capital One Venture X, well, you could talk about not using that travel credit, but there's so many good benefits on this card, I can't think of a strong reason not to go with this one specifically. I made a whole video breaking down just this card and actually how I think it can make you thousands of dollars of money, again, without really changing your spending habits whatsoever. Now, in conclusion, I hope you enjoyed learning a ton about the different credit card options with me and what they can give you access to in the United States. It can be very difficult to sift through what actually gives you good access and what doesn't, so I hope this video provided a lot of value in that area. If it did, and you'd like to subscribe and see more similar types of content, please go ahead. We'd love to have you watching along. The last thing I want to point out is when you consider lounge access, consider all of the expenses that you have in a regular trip to the airport, and lounges accessed through credit cards can provide a lot of those expenses like experiences, food, beverage for free. So there's some built-in value and cost savings in that as well. A lot of people don't consider that when they're just looking at the annual fees on all of these cards. If you guys have any questions, please drop them below in the comments. I will get back to them as fast as I can. And until next time, watch these next 2 videos talking about credit cards and upping your game.